Hello everybody, welcome back to Snowrunner. Today, we're going to war. If you remember the last episode, it was an absolute nightmare. We've got crap all over the place in the one corner of the map here, and we're going to fix that. We're going to recover all those trucks, and we're going to wrap up this contract. Well, that really sucks, but I'm not going to let it get in my head. I have more trucks on the map I can go to, and we're going to get this done. One way or another, we're getting this done. So we're going to pivot over to the Tayga. And the Tayga is quite a bit out of the way. It's up on top of the one mountain. This was part of footage that was lost during the KRS Bandit fiasco a couple episodes ago. But this won't take long. We'll get this Tayga down the hill and get it into play here. Alright, now that we've got the Tayga back to civilization, we'll fuel up, repair, drop this trailer, and start our giant recovery process. Oh, I almost forgot. Alright, first quick and easy recovery on the long list of recoveries to do. We'll get that flip back up. All right, here's the first spot of our big troubles. So I'm going to flip this Tatra over, refuel the Fleet Star, and get it pulled out of the way nice and safely, and then we'll continue with the recovery. Alright, now we'll do it with the Fleet Star, and I decided that I'm not going to stop with the Fleet Star until I am over where I need it to be. So I'm just going to grab it, right it up, and drag it. Alright, I'm going to yank the other International up on its wheels, and I'm going to pack what I can, get the Fleet Star in position, and fix those logs, and hopefully at least get a third of this contract done right away. Oh, here's the moment of truth. Yes! Finally! Okay, let's get going. Alrighty, we have made it. That is 2 out of 6 of the logs for East Wind done, and I'm faced with a major problem. I do not want to go through that. That was 3 episodes in the making. I don't want that burden again, so I have to figure out a smarter way to get in here. And we also have the White Western Star to recover still, so let's go back and do that. And there are those of you who probably question my skills at the game. Let me tell you, the mess-ups get fewer and far between. We actually start doing some cool stuff and some nice clean driving in the future. This is just a string of episodes where I seem to have no luck whatsoever. I was working pretty long days at work, so when I came back I was pretty tired and I probably shouldn't have been playing. You know, prioritize your work-life balance and whatnot, but I had fun anyways. Let's get this flipped back over. Alright, now that we've got the White Western Star flipped over, we'll bring up the Tatra, get some fuel in it, and start phase 2 of this operation. And I was thinking about parking the Tatra up here, but I decided I would go to the farm and do the rest of the fueling, and then I could probably park this up. There we go. Everything's all topped up. We still have a tiny bit of fuel left on the roof rack and in the tank. So we're just going to park this up and we'll use it on whatever truck we decide to use to finish this logging contract. And after thinking about it for a little while, I decided I didn't give the international HX a fair enough shake, so I'm going to let it do one more delivery. I feel pretty good about it this time, as when I look at the map to route my next location, how I'm going to get in and out of here, not only do I have one load of logs here at the service hub, but I think I found a nice flat way to get in and out of here, so we're going to try it. So this part of my genius idea wasn't the smartest part. I was like, oh, well, if we're not using roads anymore, then why do I got to use roads to get into the service station here? I'll just go up and over this. Yeah, it doesn't work out very well. And another small little mistake that I'll come to learn. I thought when it said 4 cargo left, I meant I had 4 loads of this left, not 3 loads. Like 3 logs make a cargo. I didn't know that. So that gets my plan a little bit kibosh, but for testing out a new route in, it's probably best I only have 1 load on anyways and not a full trailer. So we decided we were going to just drop the trailer there, and I'll come pick it up and return at a later date. But then, for some reason, I decided to go tromping through the bush again to get out to the road instead of just following the road. Oh boy. So this first shortcut I found, up and down this hill beside that warehouse, definite keeper. After going down it and up it once, it is for sure going to be a shortcut I'm going to keep in my memory. But now we get to here, untested, and I just decided I was going to take my time, going nice and slow, make sure it's level, not a big slop hole. And turns out it's like one of the best things I could have ever done. It's the perfect shortcut to get into the farm. No more super tippy roads, just a little bit of a off-road miracle. And we have done it. Here's 3 out of 6 for the medium logs. So we decided to park up the International and use the White Western Star to bring it home for these next 2 logs. So we're going to hook up to this empty trailer, drag it all the way back to dispatch, set the White Western Star up for medium logs, and make our way back into here. The old White Western Star came out of the bush pretty gracefully there. So I love this truck. I've said it more than once, I think, on the channel. I love how stable it is, its versatility. So we're going to take it, drop this medium trailer, get her kitted up. And just like that, we're ready to cause some mayhem again. Let's get to it. as I was on the way to load up these logs, I got a message from my coworkers, and I wanted to go out and meet with them. So I decided to return all the stuff I didn't need out anymore, and just get ready to come back in about 20 minutes. And while I was looking at the map, I noticed that there's no tower right around here, so I decided to grab the radar trailer and do a quick little spot right from And I guess it's to be expected there would be some upgrades hiding around the dispatch here because there's no watchtower. Shoulda known. Alright, let's get back to logging, shall we? So it's still quite a bit of wait, even for the shortcut here. with 2 loads of logs on it, but no matter, it's still a lot better than the roads.